Very glad to be here. And the reason why I want to do this is because solar energy is one of the drivers of youth employment in Nigeria for now. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying agriculture is mainstream. You have teaching line, an average graduate of any institution who is looking for a job, the first thing he will think about, I don't know if I'm right, is to finish NYSC, and if the job are not coming, he or she picks up a teaching job. Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, let me see yes in the comment section. Hello? Good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can see John Orioke said, not necessary, sir. Well, partially, I agree with you. Yeah. Some will agree with me, some will not agree with me, some partially, yes. Yes. Now, when we graduated, it depends. It depends on backgrounds. It depends on where you are coming from. It depends on your lineage. Like some students now, immediately they finish their university education, the opportunity is always already awaiting them to get out of the country and start their masters and postgraduate education. Some students also, immediately after getting out of the NYSC, beautiful. They have the opportunity to get job immediately and life is rosy. But for some, life is not so rosy. You have to get out of university. You start thinking, what will I do with my life? What will I do with my life? It gets frustrating if you finish with a third class. It gets frustrating. Now, the good news is that your first class, your 2-2, 2-1, and third class or pass do not really, in quote, determine your success in life these days, because now we are in the digital era. You can go to YouTube, learn a skill, practice it so well, and boom, you are doing fine in that field. So it's now the era of skills where you get a skill and you practice that skills and you have a mentor to guide you with the skills you have acquired. Now, it can take long if you have the skills and you don't have the right guidance. But if you have the right guidance with your skill, then things will get better. So what I'm saying is that, but on normal, and this is something that we see, and it's in the news, I can't bring out the statistics, an average university graduate, the first job he or she knows that he or she can do after school is to go to a private school and get a teaching job when the other jobs are not coming. So, but this era now, we are also seeing solar energy as that avenue whereby rather than leaving your engineering field, if you have a solar energy skills, why you are, if it is not something you want to do full time, you can start your career journey by starting in the solar energy line because it is an easy path for you to get into. So apparently you can finish graduating, and when you graduate, you look for a solar company because you have many of them now these days. When we graduated, there were not so much of them. But now you have many of them doing fantastic. And with the erratic power supply in the nation, it is very easy for you to just enter into the solar energy field and start your career there. So the advantage you have now is that solar energy skills is an aspect whereby you can start off. Yeah, teaching is there for those who may be challenged in one way. They can go into teaching. So solar energy is an avenue. And you see some people, they start entrepreneurship. I believe some of you are smart people. You are really smart people. Your president, your vice president. I see what you guys do online. You post online, you post your activities, you invite thought leaders. So you guys are fantastic guys. So, and I'm happy for you guys. So what I just want to do is to bring my experience and share with you, and maybe these experiences also will go a long way in you determining or choosing how you want to, do your career as time goes on. So I'm very glad to be here, and I hope is a learning sharing platform. So if because you guys are engineering students, and I'm so glad some are law students. Now, beautiful. Now, the thing is, the solar energy field can take any person. It can take a lawyer, it can take a financial person. So there's no restriction. So if you are in law, yes, you may need to tidy up. There's a way you can be in advocacy. There's how people do it. You are welcome in the solar energy field because you talk about policies, you talk about management, you talk about finance. So if you are into a finance course, beautiful. There's a great one for you to excel in it. And if you're an engineer, beautiful also. So it's all encompassing. Anyone can actually, start a solar energy business or start a solar energy skill. So thank you so much. If you are still right on with me, can you type in the comment box, continue, sir? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can see you guys are following me. Now, let's get started fully. Now, this is it. Um, I am not here to waste your time, please. I am not here to waste your time because time is precious. I am not here to waste your time. I will go straight to the point. If you have challenges, please type it in the comment section. We can always go back. We can always talk about these things. So let's start. So the idea for this training is we designing a solar photovoltaic system. A solar photovoltaic system. Now, these words are not new. You can go online and search the meaning of what is photovoltaic, what is solar, most of you. So I'm not here to waste your time. I want to be real and practical as best as I can be. So why also sharing those information, and I hope that you will find it useful. Now, energy audit. Now we are starting with energy audit. Now, we want to talk about solar. Why are we starting with energy audit? Energy auditing. Now, I have a slide that I can show, but let me just be plain as fast as I can be. And if you have any question, you can ask. So imagine you have a new building, maybe a 3 bedroom flat that you just, or a bungalow or something, and you need a generator. And someone just tells you, buy 50 kVA, buy 50 kVA generator. You, I believe you won't be so fine with that because you will query the person, why 50 kVA? Why not 10? Why not 20? Why not 30? Why 50? Why not 100? So what we are saying is that energy auditing is the first strategic steps to take in any engineering design, so to say. So you can have the energy audit in diverse form. Yeah, you have seen people talk about financial audit. We've seen people talk about accounting audit. But what we are talking about here is energy audit. It's energy audit. So we are looking at the usage of electricity. We have to audit how you use electricity. And basically, that is what we want to do. So how do you use electricity? This is what we want to audit. So energy audit is the first thing you have to do if you want to design any meaningful, excellent, robust solar system. So how do we go about energy auditing? So I believe some of you've had knowledge about this. So if you have any question, you can just ask me. So there are two types of energy auditing. Now, the first one, I am going to call it a walk-through audit. If you get that correctly, you can type in the comment section for somebody to say that. Walk-through audit, walk-through audit, walk-through audit. Now, I call it a walk-through audit because in that kind of audit, you are not doing a very detailed audit. It is not a very detailed audit. It is an audit for you to just have a glimpse of the energy usage of the particular person or a client you are designing a solar system for. So in this kind of auditing, what do you do? So what you do is to go into the client's house and you ask, you move around by the help of the client, showing you his or her appliances, and you are like, okay, you have 2 TV, you have 1 television, you have 2 fans, you have 10 light bulbs. You get that? You are documenting these things, the appliances that the client is using. You are not, that is just what you're doing, just taking notes. Then you can go further by saying, okay, this light bulb I'm looking at, or this lamp, what is the wattage of this light bulb? So every appliances has a rating. The rating can be mostly in watt. Watt. The unit of power is watt. So some of you've bought a bulb before, and I believe when you go buy it, you say, I want to buy a bulb, and the person will say, how many watts? Because they are different watts. You have 15 watts, you have 60 watts, you have 100 watts, you have 25 watts. So this wattage is key in our design. So we want to know what is the wattage of the appliances that the client is going to use. So in walkthrough audit, what you do is you have a table that you pinpoint out in serial number 1. I can see a television and I can see 2 televisions. I can see a laptop. I can see 3 laptops. So you document this thing. By the side of these appliances, you will always see their wattage. For example, let's just take an arbitrary number. For some bulb, you can see 15 watts. So if you have 2, that is 15 plus 15, that is 30. 15 times 2, so you have 30 watts for the bulb usage. For the television, an average television can be 100 to 150 for smart televisions. So let's say we take 150, the highest, then we say the television is 150 watt. So these are what you do in a walkthrough audit. If you get that, type in the comment section, I get that. Okay, thank you so much. So that is the number 1. That is the walkthrough audit. So let's go to the second one. The second one I call a detailed audit. A detailed audit. Now, in this detailed audit, what you do is that, yes, you are going through the client's house, but what you are doing is you are going with sophisticated equipment. You are going there with measuring equipment. Yeah, you are maybe you are going there with an energy meter, so to say. An energy meter is a device that you can plug into the distribution system of the client, and with that, the meter, without doing any rework after plugging in the meter into the electrical system, the meter is going to show you or measure the energy consumption of the client's building. So you don't need to count anything. What you just need is go to the client's home or facility. You can do this measurement in the distribution board that you always have in people's house, or if there's a low voltage panel, you can have this meter comes in single phase or three phase. So most residential homes use this single phase, while the industry, because they use large equipment, electric motors, they make use of three phases of electricity. So in most residential homes, you have only single phase. So you just plug in this meter, and the meter will give you the total consumption of the building. If you leave it for one hour, it's going to give you the reading for 1 hour. If you leave it for 24 hours, it's going to give you the reading for 24 hours. If you leave it for 3 days, it's going to give you the reading for 3 days. You can go further using the energy meter by saying, okay, I'm going to plug it. Let's assume it's an industry. I'm going to plug it on a Friday, and I'm going to plug it on a Saturday, Sunday, and remove it on Monday. So what are you trying to achieve? You are plugging it in the industry on Friday. Actually, they are working full time on that Friday. Saturday, maybe their work is not so robust. So you can actually see what the industry also consume during the weekends. So, and on Monday also, so you have designed the energy measurement in a way that you can get their weekday consumption, and you can also get their weekends consumption. So in a detailed energy audit, you use energy meters or other equipment to measure the energy consumption of your building or your client facility. If you are getting what I'm explaining to you, let me see a comment. Can you drop something in the comment to show that you are getting this? And let me have that. Thank you very much. Okay, good. John, beautiful. John want to ask a question. Please go ahead, John. You can unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. This has been an insightful session. Okay, so sir, I would like to know if it is best you actually, when you are taking the energy audit, it is best you probably turn on all the appliances at in the client's house at once, so that you get to know the total amount of energy, like the maximum amount of energy that the user can use this in his house, so that way you'll be able to know the maximum capacity for the solar installation. So I'm talking about the full load. You just putting on all the appliances in the house at once, so that way you know the maximum rating for the solar you want to install. I hope you get my question, sir.
Yeah, John, thank you very much. That is excellent. So what you do is that for the detailed energy audit that you are using a measuring equipment, you are clear. So what you do is ask the client to turn on all their energy consuming appliance. So in that sense, if you are going to do it for maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, then you can easily capture all the energy consumption at once. Though during usage, they may not use everything at the same time. But what you want to do is that you don't want to under design. So you want to be sure that you can actually capture all their energy needs. So it's beautiful what you have said. You ask the client to turn on. Now, that is why the detailed energy audit is much more better than the walkthrough, because in the walkthrough you may not actually see all the loads of the client that is on. Some may be hidden. They may say, oh, we forget to tell you this. But in the detailed energy audit, you ask them to put everything on, whatever. So, and I believe with that, you will be able to capture all their real-time energy usage. Okay, thank you, Daniel. I can see Daniel asking, what is the name of the measuring equipment, sir? Okay, Daniel, that's very good. I can see the participation and I'm very happy with this. It can help me to do more. So the measuring equipment, you have different types. Now, there is one called Fluke. Fluke is a brand. Fluke is a brand. So the brand Fluke has an energy meter. So you can Google search, call it Fluke. I'm typing on the chat box, Fluke Power Analyzer. So that is one, Fluke Power Analyzer. Another one is FRG. FRG. So I can always share with you in the group search links on how you can get this meter. They are not cheap, they are expensive. So, but other way around, sometimes when you need, or okay, let me say when you are doing a walkthrough audit, and imagine that maybe you are looking at let's say a television. You want to capture the consumption of, let's say, a refrigerator, and you can't find the wattage of that refrigerator in the walkthrough. So what do? What you do is this, is either you go online to Google, type the brand of the refrigerator. I am very sure that you are going to get a manual online of that same refrigerator that will show you the energy consumption. Is that clear? Secondly, imagine you did not see the manual for any device. So in walkthrough, what you can do also, you can do a simple analysis by what we call the clamp meter. The clamp meter is different from the digital meter. So the clamp meter has a magnetic loop. Is like a donut. So on the meter, you have a donut shape, and in there you have this solenoid, magnetic with coils of wire wounded around it, which can help you to measure the current flowing through the wire going through to the television, so that you can capture the current that the television is consuming or that appliance. And whenever you get the current, you can always multiply it by the voltage, which is the single phase voltage between 220 to 240, and you will get the wattage of the appliance. If you get that, or you want me to come again, please let me have your comment in the chat box. Okay, thank you, Abi. Thank you, Abi. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Keep your comment coming. Keep your comment coming. Keep your comment coming. Okay, so now we are going to do a simple exercise. Are we together? So we are going to do a simple exercise. So what I want us to do is this. Let me share my screen. Okay. So hello, are we together? Can you see the screen? Say yes in the comment section if you can see the screen.
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, thank you so much. So now this is what we want to do. Let's do a simple exercise. So we are going to do a simple exercise for a walkthrough audit. So we are going to do a simple exercise for a walkthrough audit. So what we are going to do is we are going to have a table. So we are going to have a table. So first we have the serial number. The second, we are going to have appliance. The next one, we are going to have quantity of the appliance, like the number of the appliance. Next, we are going to have the wattage, or the watts of the appliance. Is that clear? Then finally, we are going to have, this is a simple exercise. There's more to this, but we are going to have total wattage. Total wattage. Now, if you are here with me, if we call this A, if we call this B, if this is C, if this is D, apparently, and we call this E, this E will be a multiplication between C, which is the quantity of the appliance, times the what? The total wattage. Is that clear? So number one, imagine I have a bulb. I have a bulb. The quantity is 1 and the wattage is 5. Yes, we can have some energy efficient bulb with 5 watts. So 1 times 5, I have 5. So this is what I want you guys to do for me now. You are going to have 5, get 5 appliances within where you are right now, and draw this table in your notes. Do up to 5, 3, 4, 5. Do up to 5. You can make now, just get it now. Do up to 5, and we are doing this. I'm timing you for just 7 minutes, as fast as you can. I'll be expecting the first 3 answers. So I want you to work this out for me for a walkthrough audit. Look in your home. I believe you are at home, or you are in the, I don't know. So, but wherever you are right now, I believe there's a light bulb there. I believe there are energy consuming appliances there. So get 5 of them right now. So some of you may say, oh, what will be the wattage of this? So if you have a fan, let me help you. If you have a fan, you can use 80 watts for the fan. If you have a laptop, use 65 watts for the laptop. If you have a bulb, use 5. If you have a fridge, use 200. If you have a television, a TV, use 150. I think I mentioned 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So laptop, making 5. So you can have some other loads in there also. You have the coder or whatever. So can you do that? Is this something interesting you would like to attempt? So let me have you in the comment section. If you are on it right now, let me just say I'm doing it now, or I'm on it. Yeah, I'll get back in 7 minutes. Okay. Hello, are we together? Oh, thank you. I can see beautiful comments. I'm on it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can see 6. Oh, somebody has done is Daniel 5, 8. Can you share your file? Can you share it? Is it possible for you to snap it and share so that I can see it? Is it possible you can do that? If not, no problem. But if it's possible, you can share. You can just snap it. Let me just see it, or I don't know. Is it possible for you to share that I can see? Okay, somebody got 585, 580. Okay, beautiful. If you can't share, let me know. If you can't share the snapshot of what you did, let me know. Let me just know. If you can share, maybe 1 or 2 person just share and I can see. Beautiful. Thanks for the responses. Nice one. Habib, are you there? Okay, I can see 585. I can see 580. Okay, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to be sure I'm not alone.
Phone.
What do you say?
What's the words for a phone?
Okay, oh, beautiful. Okay. It depends on the brand you are using. If you are using a Samsung, it can be up to 10 to 15 watts. But if you are using a small Android, about 5 watts. Do you get that? Okay, do you get that, people? Or we are busy, really busy, working.
Yes, sir. We got that, sir.
Okay, good. So is it possible, Abib, Shiamaka, are you able to snap and share your result? I just want to know. If it's not possible, no problem.
Sir, if you make me the host, then I can share it.
Okay. Who is speaking right
Or should
now?
I just?
That's Daniel Abi. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Daniel. Oh, beautiful. I think it's good. Oh, lovely, lovely. So can you explain what you've done? Dan.
Okay. Like, should I just explain it?
I wouldn't mind to make you the host just for us to see it very well. Okay, but you can. I can see Abib, you know, trying to share. Okay, so all participants can share now. So I would expect just a male and a female to share. So somebody is already ready to share. Okay. So I think you should be able to share now. You should be able to. I'll be expecting Shiamaka. Shiamaka will be sharing what she has done if she can, and another person. Hello? Hello? You can share now. So who is about to share? Oh, beautiful. 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 So can you explain this? John Ogunleye.
So I took fan, laptop, fridge, TV, and iron, and I have one of each. So each of them are rated 80. The fan is rated 80, the laptop is rated 65, the fridge is rated 200, the TV is rated 180, and the iron is 160.
Which
What,
iron
so-
is this one? Electric iron or copper?
I wasn't sure. I think the rating is it's 1.6.
1,600.
I think-
You are right, not 160.
Yeah.
I would have said I want to buy this electric iron.
Okay, that was my mistake.
So go and correct that. Yeah, Maka.
That was my mistake.
But beautiful.
So
Smart John.
yes, sir.
You just made all the quantity 11111. That's soft work.
But that's the one that I have.
Okay, beautiful. I love that. So, Shiamaka, I would like to see yours.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
I did mine on a sticky note, so it's very small and
Okay, beautiful.
I think-
Let's see. You can just explain why you show us.
all right.
14 plus
Oh,
5, 6 plus 2.
oh my god.
Okay, so we can see your face partially.
I'm sorry. I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
no problem. I understand.
Hope that Indomie doesn't overcook.
Okay, let me just let you know that after Shiamaka shared our own, we'll be ending the class for today. So further communication will be sent to the WhatsApp group. I will have some exercise I'm going to give you in the WhatsApp group to ensure that you participate in it.
Sorry, I'm still trying to. Let me just take a picture.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
John, your mic is still on. Can you just take it off? Though I can't from here. Okay, I can see you taking it off. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so
Beautiful. Yeah.
that's just what I did.
Okay.
My pen is not working. So sorry about that.
No problem.
I have 4 bulbs, 2
Okay.
laptops, 1 fan, 1 fridge, and 1 TV.
Okay.
So yes, everything was 580. I forgot to put that there.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Everything was 580 total.
Okay. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Yamaka. I can see that you people are going with me in this course. Yes, on that table, there are some other things to still add, but I don't want to make it complex because I understand that we have some law students in here, and it is very good for us to carry all ourselves together. So I will make it as simple as possible. So thank you so much, guys, for joining today. I want to believe you've learned 1 or 2 things. Apparently, I have a slide to share, but you can see that I did not even share the slide because there's so much on my head to talk about than sharing the slide, and I believe you get value for coming today. Okay, so can I have feedbacks before we close? I want just 2 feedbacks. 2 feedbacks, then we take the further communication into the WhatsApp group. 2 feedbacks. Thank you so much. Are we here?
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, once again, thank you very much for this training, and it was really exciting. I really enjoyed the fact that it was interactive, and I'm sure I've gained a lot already, and I'm just anticipating the next classes. So, thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate. One more person, I can see from the chat, the class was very interactive, sir. Thank you. Looking forward. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate too. Appreciate. Thank you. So another feedback.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Engineer Abiodun. It was something I could relate to. Like you made it very relatable. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So thank you.
Also, will the recording be made available for those who could not join the class or those who joined in late?
Exactly. So what I will do is to immediately the session ends, try and wrap it and have the recording, and I'm going to send the link right away.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can I?
Okay, you want to say something? Go ahead, please.
Oh yeah. Thank you for everything, sir. This has really been insightful. And okay, I have a quick question concerning laptop. Like now, I saw a laptop on a sticky note. So I want to confirm when you are taking the energy audit for a laptop, is it the adapter, the rating of the adapter you are taking? Is it the input or the output? Because I see something like input output on a laptop's adapter. So I want to know what exactly you are taking the energy audit for in a laptop.
Oh, beautiful. So if you look at, so from the adapter, you have AC converted to DC, right? To charge your battery. So on the adapter, you are
Yes, sir.
taking 220, or sometimes you can see the rating of 110 in there, but there's a current, there's a DC and current. You multiply those two together, you will get the rating of the laptop. And if you look at the adapter very well, you can see something like 65 watts on it. So that is the rating of the laptop.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're saying I can either multiply the current and the voltage, or I can just get the 65 watts direct.
On it, yes. So you can multiply the voltage and the current from the adapter to as your.
Okay.
As your
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, there's somebody who want to say something before we shut down right now. Just one more person. Just one more person. Hello? Okay, so I think we are all fine. Is there any one person who want to say one or two things before we shut down? Any question? Please, sir, could you go over that again? Okay, so on the adapter, so a typical example on the adapter. So for mine adapter, I have 45 watts. I have 45 watts showing on my adapter. So I'm lucky it's already in there. But if you look at it very well, you are going to see a voltage and a current rating. You are going to see a voltage and a current rating. So I can see 100. I can see 19.5 volt DC and 2.31 amps. So look at your adapter. You should be able to see that. So if I multiply my 19.8 times 2.31, I have about 45. So you have DC volt and DC current on the adapter. Multiply it together, you get the rating of the laptop. Is that clear? Is that clear? Shibuike. Okay, thank you. So DC voltage, the DC current, you get the wattage of the laptop, the power the laptop is consuming. So thank you once again. I'm happy you are here, and I'm happy we could run this. So see you next Saturday. Let's take all the further communication questions into the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Much, sir.
Thank you, sister.